For the last decade, Shure's Microflex Advance portfolio of array microphones has defined the benchmark for premium, scalable audio capture. In 2016, we introduced the MXA 910 ceiling array and the MXA 310 table array, built on Shure's deep experience and understanding of array technology. With the MXA 910, we helped move the microphone off the conference room table and into the ceiling, and our pursuit of excellence has continued to expand what array microphones can do. Because when audio just works, people stop thinking about the technology and are able to focus on the conversation.
Before the ceiling array microphone, you had clunky technology like starfish phones on tables, USB microphones, gooseneck microphones, microphones that hung from the ceiling via cables, which didn't look aesthetically pleasing.
It was black magic, to be honest. It took a lot of work, a lot of really smart people to set up every room. And because of that, you didn't see a lot of proliferation.
There was a project in the acoustics department to see if we could create audio quality that was consistent with gooseneck microphones without there being any of the clutter on the table. The methodology around array technology has been known internally since about 1938. Ben Bauer's lab notebooks have an outline for the basic beamforming. By the early 2010s, processing had caught up, microphone technology had miniaturized. The initial prototype build was a 4-foot wide plexiglass disc with 26 microphones embedded into it, and then all of those analog cables strung up over into a dedicated processing box that was programmed for 4 specific locations. That was the first kind of aha moment. It was like, oh, this is possible and we have something here.
Looking at how the category launched with the MXA 910 and 310 in 2016, it completely shook up how people thought about conferencing audio and made it so that the technology basically disappeared into the room and people could finally just focus on the content of their meeting and not worry about, am I in front of a microphone?
Shure ceiling arrays capture meetings as they happen, dynamically. As people move around the table or across the room, lobes automatically lock onto each voice, capturing every word. There's no need to stay anchored in front of a mic on the table. Conversations flow naturally, in the room and with remote participants, all without sacrificing intelligibility.
The MXA category has actually changed quite significantly since 2016. We've continued to listen to customer feedback. That's what Shure does. We saw a need to adapt our array technology to different form factors. And in 2020, the MXA 710 linear array was born. And it actually became one of the most versatile microphones in the category because you could mount the microphone either flush in a table, on a wall under a display or next to a display, or from a ceiling. Sometimes the linear array just isn't the right form factor for the room. We have a smaller circular array, the MXA 901, to kind of fill that need. One of the most important features of the MXA category, and this is true for all of the microphones, is their ability to capture simultaneous talkers, because meetings aren't always one person talking and then passing it off to the next person.
In today's hybrid workplace, every voice needs to be heard. MXA ceiling arrays capture collaboration as it happens, using multiple lobes to lock onto multiple talkers at once. That's a key advantage with MXA in real conversations. When people jump in, talk over one another, or speak from different parts of the room, the far end doesn't miss a thing.
AI has taken on a much bigger role in conferencing, whether it's transcribing, whether it's speaker attribution. It is absolutely necessary that we be able to give pristine audio, highly intelligible audio into the AI agent to be able to enable it to do its job. Really, the goal is to amplify the sound that you need and be able to eliminate the unwanted sound.
The signal processing is at the heart of what it is that these arrays are capable of doing. We have automatic gain control, acoustic echo canceling, noise reduction algorithms, a machine learning algorithm that does impulsive sounds called noise canceller that allows for chip bags and keyboards and pen clickers and things like that to be removed from the audio signal chain. Such a long list that I'm having a hard time putting together what it is that they're capable of.
One of the things I'm most proud of is Shure's ability to not only listen to customer feedback, but to adapt to it quickly. Things like our virtual acoustic boundary, which lets users decide where sound shall and shall not be picked up, is a really good example of that market feedback being implemented in our products.
Great meeting audio means hearing what matters and reducing what doesn't. Microflex Advance lets you block out specific parts of the room, like doorways or hospitality areas. Instead of battling distractions, the microphone simply ignores sounds outside the coverage area.
Where people collaborate today is not necessarily just in conference rooms. People come into the office and collaborate in open spaces, in flexible spaces. You need to be able to provide a complete solution that not only allows for great audio capture, but also allows for capturing the context of the situation.
When you get into larger, more complex spaces, divisible spaces, training rooms, places like that, that's typically where you're going to get into things like camera tracking and voice lift.
In a larger room like this, there are multiple cameras to capture the whole space for the far end. MXA ceiling arrays provide precise, three-dimensional location data for every talker. It's accurate enough to guide real-time camera movement, so every moment is captured in video and sound. And with even larger spaces, voice lift technology helps everyone stay engaged. No matter where someone is in the room, each voice is picked up and evenly distributed throughout the space, so everyone from the front row to the back row can hear it all.
While the MXA category is celebrating a 10-year anniversary, we have no plans to slow down, and we are, of course, always innovating. And one of the newest innovations is the MXA 925. The MXA 925 will have 3 key AI DSP features on board on day 1, and that'll be our AI AEC, Acoustic Echo Canceller, but we'll also have an AI denoiser and deverb on board as well. And we talked earlier about how important it was to deliver noise-free sound, and that's not going to be any easier than with the MXA 925.
The unique thing about our MXA product line is that it is not a single product. It's really a platform that you invest in as time goes on and as we add more sophisticated algorithms and AI-enabled, empowered solutions, the audio just keeps continuously getting better.
There's always things to do beyond what we've already done until we get to the point where we're fighting for that last 1 to 2% of audio quality improvement. I don't think we're going to stop.
I think Mr. Shure said it best, that we realize we can't achieve perfection, but we will never stop chasing it. And I think that rings true with the MXA category. We will never stop innovating with it. And I'm really excited to play some part in how the category continues to evolve for the next 10 years.
10 years in, Microflex Advance continues to raise the bar, tracking voices as people move, capturing natural conversation and collaboration, and scaling easily to support complex, integrated rooms. And we're not done. The next wave of MXA innovation is on the way, designed to make rooms easier to deploy, simpler to manage, and ready for what's next.